who did y'all growing up that y'all felt like y'all had to please the most to? Who would like to start?
I felt like growing up, I had to please my mom. My mom was very on me about school. I mean, with good reason. I didn't
Did he fold it again? We all listened to it again. And he got laughing. I mean, he started laughing.
I didn't do anything.
You know what happened? Yo, we all let that crib, right? It couldn't even been fucking water.
I was so confused. I'm like, what is everyone like laughing? Because like he started smiling. I'm like, why is he smiling? And I saw Shamar smiling. I'm like, why is he covering his mouth and smiling? I'm like, smiling now? And then Wes about to get into something deep, but I'm like, I don't want to laugh. It's the Charlamagne thing, you know? Like man going deep like his life or anything.
In 1998, here came the impossible. Lil boy was chosen, his life was not optional. So we tried to search for anything that was logical. He just found a world shockingly irresponsible with people in it that never was held accountable. The world was smoking mirrors, definitely undeniable. Could he overcome it? It likely was astronomical. But if he really could, that boy would be unstoppable. Chosen boy for real, viewing from his perspective. He was gonna kill anybody deceptive. Baby was so chill, growing into his own, and his mama was so thrilled. The boy finally left home, fresh up like he will. Prince is in his zone, and he's hungry for a meal. Been starving for way too long. This reality, accepted it gradually. If you're not the coolest,
What's good, y'all? I'm Rodney.
I'm Corey.
I'm Wes.
I'm Shamar. And this is another episode of I Relate. Now, like I like to say for every video, this is a sacred place where we are 100% honest with ourselves and our audience. We talk about topics such as families, music, relationships, life, and many more. If y'all want us to talk about other topics, you can hit those up in the comments below. You can also reach us on our IGs as well. Rodney_TE.
Shamar_97. Okay, that's cool.
Wes.Edward.
Yeah, that's great.
I haven't said anything, let's get into it. So today, we're going to be talking about that parental figure, that person in y'all lives that like, y'all felt like growing up, y'all had to like please the most or try to get their acceptance in something. Whether it's your mom or your dad or your uncle or your grandparents, you know, just whoever. What the hell is so
You say your mom's. I'm thinking like, where your mom's at? I
don't know what you talking about right now.
You don't know Blue Ratchet? Hey man, after this, bro, look him up, man. Blue Ratchet. Alright, back into topic.
But yeah, like I'm saying, before I was rudely interrupted. You know, whoever y'all struggle with growing up with, or like y'all had to please or try to, you know, get acceptance, you know, like I said, uncle, brother, parent, grandparent, whoever.
I'm not gonna lie, probably my uncle. I never had a dad, so I always try to please him the most. But because when I was a kid, I was kind of stupid. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, it was funny.
I don't think you were stupid.
I mean,
probably just didn't understand something.
Yeah, I didn't get. I mean, I just said I guess he was like the first father figure I had in my life, man. Like he's the person who introduced me to basketball. The first person who actually got me into basketball.
So I gave you like something like a hope or something.
Yeah, it's like okay. Like I remember every time he took me to practice at home, and after when I got better, like good job, see you practicing. That made me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Or let's say if I mess up in school, he's like, sure, I'm disappointing you, man. You can do better. I'm like, and that kind of hurts, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I was just trying to prove myself. Like I remember after elementary school, I was a straight A student all the way to high school.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's like I'm capping. A's and B's.
Okay.
Yeah, A's and B's.
That's pretty good.
That is
good. Yeah, I was my uncle.
I said my mom would definitely be the person that I was like trying to impress or
try to please.
Yeah, try to please for sure. Yeah, with good reason. She was on top of me with school because I didn't used to do well in school.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I used to
for real?
not pay attention. Yeah, I used to just not do the work in general.
Like, you a bad little boy, huh?
Yeah, I really was for a long time. You know, like Haitian parents have a thing in our culture. Like, if you're a bad kid, they threaten to send you to Haiti. And like, I'm gonna send you to Haiti, yeah, and you're not gonna come back.
Dang.
They threatened me with that a couple times. I got my act together, but being that I had that bad past, I really wanted to like, you know, do well and please my mom, because I used to give her so much frustration and headaches. Like, she would have to come to school because I had messed up or I did something, or they were gonna try to like write me up or something. So she dealt with a lot of headaches. So moving past like middle school, I tried to like please her.
Okay, I feel that.
Respect that.
What about you, Court?
I mean, for me, growing up, I mean, I would have to say it's my parents. I mean, like,
Both?
oh yeah, both. The way I was raised, I mean, my parents were successful. My mom was successful career. My dad also had a successful career. They're making money, all that good stuff. We're living a good life. I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean,
Do you feel like you had to put
it just
pressure on you
yeah,
to do well?
yeah, it just felt like I had to do well because of the image that they put out
Right.
there. You know, like they're doing their own thing. They're always in control of their life. It's stable and all that stuff. And I felt like I had to be like, all right, I have to be something like that, or I have to get up to that level at some point. But I mean, I kind of stopped caring at like what. As soon as junior year of high school hit, I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna be doing all this. Because honestly, I mean, it's a great life and all that stuff, but I'm just trying to chill. You know, I'm just trying to do my own thing, move on my own beat and all that stuff. So I mean, but no, as a kid, it was very terrible. It was terrible. I mean, I hated it. I was like, man, I don't like, because like when you do fail or you do something bad, and it may not be bad at the moment, or it might be like a big deal, but to you, you know, you're
Because you know about those expectations.
exactly, you know those expectations. It eats away at you, it gets at you, and then as soon as it happens, and you feel like you have to do something to make it up, lie or something to just get that that heat off of you.
So you feel like you didn't have to lie to like.
Oh yeah, I have to lie, and then for that lie to work, I'd have to make up for it. You know, it's like as soon as I lie, I was like, all right, now I have to make up for this lie with something else, and then hopefully that evens, you know, stuff.
Yeah.
But, you know, trying to do that really does make a person insane because as a kid, you mess up a lot.
Yeah.
Did
Still
do
learning.
you think they try to put you towards a career or something that you didn't like to do?
I don't think so. I mean, I didn't really talk about, like, when I was a kid, I didn't really talk to them about their careers or anything like that, or their jobs. I mean, I didn't really care at that time. I mean, I was just a kid doing my own thing, hanging out with my friends and all that stuff. But they would take me to the office a couple of times, you know, meet other coworkers and all that stuff, which made that even worse because now they know me, they know my name. They're like, oh my goodness, every time they see me, like, oh my god, Corey, you're just glowing. Or something. Some compliment they throw at
Parents'
you.
friends always do that.
They
always see you like, oh my god, look how big you are.
Like,
Getting
boys,
big.
yeah,
you know?
oh my god, look at you. Look at you.
Right.
Like a looker you are.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I definitely understand that perspective. Kind of just the pressure comes from just success. I have that kind of same relationship with my sister. My sister is like the smart child out the family. Like she went to UF. She got her master's. She was in IB growing up, which is like advanced classes. You know, she scored high on the testing. Growing up, there's the standard like your sister's doing all this. Like, what you gonna do? Where you gonna go? And it's just like, damn, I'm really just like Courtney said. I'm trying to chill. I'm trying to live my own life. Like, they were trying to put me in IB, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to do that just because she did that, and it looks like a lot of work. Like, I wanna enjoy my life. You feel me? She studied all day. Back then she used to study all day long. Like, we'd be out hanging with the family, and she's studying. I'm like,
that's probably the thing. And she was just into that.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm not into that. I don't want to do that. I don't want that forced on me. So like that kind of formed some resentment, and then I didn't like listen to advice in terms of school. But later on, I mean, I learned from those mistakes, and I fixed that. But those expectations were definitely a lot. For a long time, I felt like I gotta live up to that. And you know, I go to apply to UF, and I don't get in. It's like, well, where am I going now? It's just like, so definitely living up to expectations, not only from parents but from siblings too. They bring expectations. Yeah.
As soon as you're compared to something, it takes a form of its own at that point. I mean, it gets worse.
Yeah. I would say for me, my hardest was my mom. I had she used to always try to make it seem like I was like a lame. I wasn't really cool or nothing. So she would always call me stuff like, "Oh, you're lame. Oh, you're not cool. You're a nerd. You don't talk to any girls." Stuff like that. And I always used to try like, all right, I'm gonna see what I can do. Let me see if I can become dressed better. See if I can get all the girls. See what I can do, just to prove to her like, yo, I'm not what you say I am. Like I'm this. Like you know, like every time I got like maybe a compliment or like from somebody or like say if I could bring a girl home, I always wanted her to see. I always wanted her to show her because it's like, here, look, like I got this girl. Like you said I couldn't get no girls or like, hey, look how I'm dressing today. I would dress all the time and she never liked anything I wore, like anything. And I remember going like back in high school, like everybody used to say I used to dress nice.
Yeah, bro. It was always clean.
Yeah.
Always.
But she never thought I dressed good at all.
That's crazy.
Like never, like ever. And it was like, yo, it's like, I'm never getting to a point where like damn, like when I'm gonna get your acceptance? And then like, I was never like smart in school. And that was always something too, is like, because going back to you with your sister, my brother, like this, my middle brother's like the smartest one in the family. So he did everything. He had everything. And it was like, I always felt like I had to compete with him, or I felt like I had to be just as good as him or better than him. And it was like, obviously I don't think this is true, like, you know, but I felt like back then when I was a little kid, I used to think like she loved him a lot more than me. Because she was like, he felt like the favorite.
Yeah.
He felt like the favorite. Because it was like, oh, it's always about him. I always felt like he was like the center. And I felt like, you know, I'm getting this negative feedback from her all the time. So that's making me want to strive to be better. And every time like I would show her a girl, she would always say they ugly or she all right. She don't look that good. And it was like, damn, like there's no pleasing her.
There's like
nothing I could do. Like there's no pleasing her. And it's like, damn, like what can I do to please her? And that was always like an annoyance for me, a struggle. I don't think I ever really resented my brother. I think I just wasn't him. You know, I just wasn't really him, and that's not necessary. That's not his fault at all. It's, you know what I mean? It's just having those type of expectations or putting those things in your child, like makes them feel lonely and it makes them feel hurt. It makes them feel like, damn, like, am I just not good enough? Like, what is it about me that you want me? Like, obviously you want me to be the freshest and the coolest and have everything, but it's like, yo, like. I do my best, but even when I'm trying my best, it still ain't nothing to you. Like you still saying like, you could be better. You could do this, and it's like, damn. So you see me trying, and it's still not enough. She used to talk about, y'all say I was popular in high school. She didn't think I was popular at all.
You what? She should.
She don't think I was popular at all. She think I only had you, just y'all, like 3 friends.
Bro, when you did the talent show.
Bro. She was at that talent show too.
Yeah, what she said?
She was like, oh, I didn't think you could do something like that. Like she didn't believe, like, wow, I never like every time I did something that was like good or great, she was surprised that I did it. Like, wow, I didn't think you could do that. I didn't think you could get in front of a crowd and do that. I didn't think you had like such good manners when talking to other people. Like I didn't think like people like every time like I hear somebody talk about you, it's always something good and positive. You're so well mannered. Like you always surprise me, and I feel like a parent should never be surprised when their child do.
You should be supportive.
Yeah, you should be like automatic. Like I know you can do that. I know you can do that. You talented from the way. Like you should never be surprised. Like dang, I didn't think you could do that. Like,
right. And
it was always that combined with the comments combined with like I'm bringing this home or that home. It's like all right, that's too much negative feedback. I'm not getting enough positivity. And that was like a real struggle for me. So like all those expectations, I feel like that that gave me like a low self-esteem. Even though I did my best to try to build my confidence myself, it still was a hard thing because every time I like my goal probably from middle school to the end of high school was to please her. That was my goal. Always to please her. Like, can I be the best? Can I be the most popular? Can I be what she said? Can I be as popular, as cool as like my brother was? Just to show her. And I'm better than what you thought. And like are you gonna like, I don't know, just like have that cool connection with me? Yeah. Cause like the connection she has with my brother, I always felt like, dang, I wanted that kind of connection. Like I want that vibe where they talk all the time and they talk about things and like, I don't know, it just felt like she really like was real cool with him. And for me it was just I want to impress you. Like my whole thing was about impressing you, showing you like who I am, showing you like I'm not the things you think I am. And you know, that was like real hard for me growing up. She was the one I felt like I had to please.
You felt like you got over it though?
I think probably my junior year of college, that's when I started to be like, all right, I think I can finally get over this, because I think personally, I don't think I'll ever be able to get what I want from her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'll ever be able to get it. So now I gotta come to a mindset where like, all right, I can't really get what I want from her. I can't really get that acceptance that I'm looking for with her. So I gotta stop it. I just gotta let it go. I gotta be at peace. I gotta be at peace that I'm never gonna have that type of relationship, or I'm never gonna have that type of acceptance that I always wanted as a kid from her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never really gonna get that. So I gotta let that go, because you know, that's just gonna mess me up as I get older. And that resentment and that hate just gonna get worse. And you know, I don't wanna have that type of energy in my mind, in my life, in my headset, you know.
Yeah.
So that's where it's kind of like, for me, I accept it. There are times where still like, when I like walk out of my room, like I still may want to like go in a room sometimes. I may like want to say something, just cause like there's always just that little bit of me that just still kind of wants it. Just that little bit that still just wants that approval. So sometimes I just, when certain things happen, I think in my mind like, damn, I know. Sorry. But then like, kind of now it's like, I'll walk past her room, I won't really say much. I won't really try to like tell her about anything. I don't really tell her much.
You try to prioritize yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't really.
And your own like mental health.
Yeah, I don't worry about it anymore, because I know at the end of the day, she ain't gonna like it. She ain't gonna like it. She ain't gonna like it to what I want her to like it at. And you know, that's just something I gotta accept and make peace with. And that's what I've been doing.
That's real of you to like realize that and move past it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, do y'all have anything else to add? Any advice for people that might be struggling with their parental figures?
I think the first step before, you know, you go into a situation where you kind of have to like prioritize your own health, kind of like what you went through. If it's possible to maybe like talk to them and see like what's going on, where it's coming from, kind of like try to talk you through if it's possible. I would say that would be like the first step. And if that's not possible, then it's like, who else do you know that you can kind of find comfort from? Kind of like, who else can kind of be that parental figure for you? Maybe it's your sister, brother, your dad, you know, someone else that you can kind of lean on when this person's not really giving you what you feel like you need growing up, that support, that positivity. And then, you know, if those two things fail, you know, focus on being like the best version of yourself, working on yourself, trying to find comfort in things that make you happy and bring you confidence.
Yeah, like you said with that, like I would say like find like a good hobby.
Yeah.
Or something that resonates with you, a talent you may have. Like when we talked in that one video, like I would say music. Music was a very good thing for me that helped me out. Whenever I had an issue or I felt some type of way, I write it down, write a rap song or a song about it, and express it. And that would make me feel better.
Hell yeah.
So if you ever got something that you feel like you can't express to your parents, you either talk to somebody you know you can trust, and you see where it goes from there. If you still can't find nobody you trust, look at one of your talents and just try to put in the work and effort into a talent that you got. And maybe one day you'll get an acceptance from them, maybe not. But as long as you focus on yourself and you focus on building your mind and your mentality, you're gonna get far in places.
I mean, a lot of artists, that's where the art comes from.
Yeah.
Trauma, or things that they were dealing with and expressing.
Yeah.
What do you think, Corey?
I mean, I'm a boss. I feel you guys hit a lot of major points at this point about this topic.
Yeah, for real.
I thought you guys said everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Facts.
Good. But y'all like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe.
Hit that bell notification.
Talk about another you
The bell notification.
Oh man, hit that like button and subscribe, man.
But
You
when
can hit that bell notification, yeah, you can say that, but it's the same thing.
I'm sorry to cut you off,
man. You cut me off, you messed up the flow, the rhythm, everything, man. But you know we needed that, man. You know we just had a serious topic, so I figured it out.
Yeah, come on.
But yeah, y'all can follow us on our IGs, you know what I'm saying? Rodney_T80.
Courtney97.
West.Edward.
Small_balling.
And we'll catch y'all next time on the flip, alright? No, fuck.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no. I mean,
too long. It needs to end.
Listen, it is long, but the payoff is worth it, especially now that
Where's the payoff?
Listen,
It's
we are
still going.
Right. Let's make them the brown shirts, but
No,
some for a
it's
lot
too
of
late. It's
money.
too late. It's a recurring role.
No, I understand that, but I think they just say recurring. You know, it's a recurring role.
That's when I really knew she was the one for me, because she hit her head and she didn't go back inside the house.
I love that you told the world that.
Link. She gone.
I'm pretty sure she ain't go. I always say what's up to me, how you doing? You know, all that stuff every time, but yeah, you over here trying to.
Smash my girl.
Yeah, he liked her. Like her.
Hey, babe.